Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Sets a kick this time.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Arkansas's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back at the last possession, ended in a pick. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled there. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that 1st down. Nice play.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark for that opening point. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Arkansas. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Turner. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick six last time out here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And the game just good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On first down, it's play action. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. On the ground, it's Russell. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Razorbacks are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they'll set up with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. That Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
A risky call here, close to their own.
On the play.
They did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the tailback's got it again. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. And it's their first timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. And Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. The ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Brown. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Turner. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, This is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
That one moves the ball across the 40. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but not. Plus 38.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Just ran away from the defense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14.
That makes the score Arkansas.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5.
Second down.
They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now they get set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that.